BLUF Gaming here with a quick tutorial about firearms in the game SCUM, a new early access game that recently hit Steam. There are several different firearms you can find in SCUM. and if you're not familiar with these weapons, they can be a bit confusing at first. Take for instance this AK-47 that I have. It shows under ammunition that there are 1 out of 30 rounds available currently, but if I tried to put more ammunition into it, it won't let me load anymore. If you find yourself in this situation, it means that that weapon requires a magazine. As you can see here, I have 3 AK-47 magazines, which are all empty. The reason you can have one round without a magazine is that you can load a single round directly into the chamber. So if you find a weapon like this, you can still get by one shot at a time, you'll just have to reload frequently. You can press R to reload. However, if you fill one of these magazines, you can see that you can quickly add 30 more rounds to your weapon. To aim down the sights, all you have to do is tap right click. Don't hold right click, as that will just make you look more closely. Tapping right click brings up the sights. You may also find scopes for your rifles, such as the hunting scope or the AGOG scope. When you try to attach these directly to a weapon, you'll find out again that it isn't quite so simple. You first have to find an RIS adapter for that type of weapon. So first I will attach an RIS adapter for the AK-47, and now I have the ability to attach this AGOG scope. Once you have a scope attached, you can right click and see that the sights are much different. While you have your scope up, there are a few different things that you can do. If you're about to take a shot, hold down the control button to hold your breath. This will make your aim drift a lot less. Another thing you can do is tap control to use the rangefinder. It takes a few seconds, but it will tell you how far away the object is. Let's try it on something further away. One last thing you can do is zero the scope to a particular range. If you see 100 meters on the right side of the scope, hold shift and then use your scroll wheel to zero it to different distances. This enables you to be more accurate at distances closer to whatever you've zeroed it to. If you want a more steady aim, take a knee or lay down. Either option will be more steady than standing up. Okay, I found a target, I've got everything ready. Magazine is in and loaded, my scope is on with the RIS adapter. Let's take a shot. Again, right click to bring up the scope. Tap control to use the rangefinder. "48 meters away, so we hold shift and zero at the lowest amount, 100 meters. Now when we're ready to shoot, we're going to hold control and then go for the headshot. Not too bad, eh? Thanks for sticking around. If you're new to BLUF Gaming, BLUF stands for bottom line up front. That means I take all the important parts of the topic at hand, put them right up front before the intro or anything else, so you can get the information you need and get back to your game as fast as possible. Usually I'll have a longer detailed video that follows afterward, but for this specific topic, there isn't a whole lot more to cover. So, that's all I have for now. Please watch my other videos about SCUM and any other games I cover that you're interested in, and feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Of course, you can dislike if you want as well, but if you dislike, I'm going to find an endangered tree and get 10 seeds of it. Plant all of them right in a row except for the 8th one, which will be slightly out of line. Once they start to grow, nobody will be able to move them since they're endangered, and it will be stuck, not quite perfectly lined up, for at least 100 years. I hope this video was helpful and that you'll come back to watch others.